There are loads of great games coming to Xbox in 2021. We want to highlight a few of those titles and get your thoughts in the comments below. What's up, guys? Whoop out here from X of the Round. In this video, we want to go over a few Xbox titles that will be coming out this year. First and foremost for me is the upcoming release of Halo Infinite. 343 Industries and Xbox Game Studios are finally getting ready to release the 6th main entry of the Halo series. Story just continues to develop around Master Chief following Halo 5 Guardians. Halo Infinite will be getting several new game mechanics that will drastically change the way the game is played, both campaign and multiplayer more than anything. First off, it's kind of the big changes with the vehicles. So damaging vehicles, depends on how you damage them, is what causes things in game. So like if you shoot the tires of a Warthog, the driver will have a harder time steering the vehicle and so forth. And that works with other vehicles in the game as well, which I think is a great addition. It's going to make it really tough in multiplayer. It's going to be a little new dynamic to play with. Something else they've introduced is the grappling hook, which I think is going to be pretty awesome. For all you Fortnite players, myself included, we're kind of feel right at home a little bit. We have a grappling hook there. Kind of works similar mechanics. Pull enemies to you, pull weapons to you. You can even use it to scale elevated areas in the game. So along with the grappling hook, there's also going to be several new weapons added as well to our arsenal. So a lot of good changes that really needed to happen with this installment. The Halo Infinite world is large, kind of open world environment. It's much larger than any of its predecessors. 343 really wanted players to be able to explore the ring in detail, while also still having objectives and the story to follow in that campaign as well. It also appears that we'll be battling the Banished once again as the main foe. So that's kind of a fun little twist, kind of breaking up the Covenant and the Banished, I guess, all kind of together here. But it'll be fun to battle the Banished again, kind of bring back that storyline. Something else that I'm really looking forward to is they're bringing back the Halo Forge. So players will be able to customize maps, create their own maps. They haven't released a lot of details as of right now on what exactly the Forge will encompass and how much they're going to provide for us. But it is coming. They have 343 Industries have verified that it will be part of the game. So we've had many great maps over the years provided to us by the Halo Forge, multiplayer maps that we've played on for years and years and previous Halo iterations. So that'll be a lot of fun to have for sure. Finally, guys, the Halo Infinite multiplayer will be free to play, so that'll be pretty awesome. 343 has decided that they want to join that genre, which I think is fantastic. Free to play is kind of the way to go. It's also going to be on the Game Pass service that Xbox provides, so that's an extremely popular service they offer, which I fully take advantage of. So that's great. I personally am excited about this game, guys. I think 343. It's kind of been frustrating since they pushed the timeline down a little bit. It's supposed to be released last year, but I would prefer them take their time, make the needed changes, polish the game up, make the graphics look like it needs to look on the Xbox. Let's do it right. And so I'm kind of glad they pushed it off, and let's get the result that this game deserves. So look for this release, guys, later this year around the holidays. Okay, next, guys, we have Warhammer 40,000 Darktide, which is brought to us from the creators of Warhammer Vermintide 2, for those of you that played that game. This is a 4-player co-op first-person action game. Sure to keep you entertained. As some of you know from the Vermintide 2 series, they just chunk a lot of enemies at you at once, and it's a lot of fun just to kind of hack and slash through them. The biggest bonus to this game, as well as Vermintide before it, is the ability to cooperate with up to 4 friends to mow down some enemies. It's kind of fun to kind of get together and go through the games. This iteration is supposed to kind of balance out the melee and range damage, so you kind of have more flexibility than you did in Vermintide. I don't think that it gets tired of using a chainsword, by no means. I mean, I love hack and slash as well, but there are times when range abilities are more important when they're needed. So the game will focus more on team collaboration as well. They want you to work together to move forward through the game. Darktide will still give us, the full customizable loadouts where we can choose, the class, skill set, suit your play style. Still be able to upgrade the gear, change the looks of your character as you progress through the game. But there's some good changes coming in this game that Vermintide needed, but this one will seemingly provide. The game looks like it's going to be a great addition from Fat Shark. Will be a game to look forward to for sure for me. If you haven't played Warhammer Vermintide 2, I would suggest checking it out on Steam, guys. It's on sale right now for like $7, so it's worth the purchase. Especially if you're looking to play this game later this year, it's kind of a good one to kind of lead into this one a little bit. So, Darktide is set to release sometime in 2021. I don't know if the date. There's not been a date set exactly specifically, but this is one to look forward to, guys, for sure. So check it out when you get a chance. So finally, guys, we'll wrap up with the news of Microsoft's Flight Simulator making its way to the console. And for anyone that's been gaming for a long time, Microsoft's Flight Sim has got a rich history of PC gaming. It's been around for decades. I think the first iteration of this game came out in like 1982, so even a little bit before my time. So with the move to Xbox Series X and S, we can still expect the same level of depth and authentic flight from the PC version. I think the Xbox X and S can deliver that to equal standards. The game is phenomenal. I know it's not the typical action-adventure hack-and-slash that we're used to, but this is going to be a good one right here, guys. So you'll be able to fly everything from light-body planes to jets to commercial to everything kind of in between. You'll challenge real world effects such as wind speeds, weather conditions, such as like rain, lightning, humidity, just to name a few. Normal flight conditions apply. It kind of uses satellites to travel the globe. It's got amazing detail that you'll be checking out across. You can check out airports, cities, buildings, mountains, animals, and so much more, guys. That the game is going to offer everything you can expect from the original Flight Sim to current stuff. It kind of encompasses everything. It's going to be outstanding. The game will come to us on Xbox, packed with loads of content already. However, they've already said that the sim will also have free world updates as well as themed downloadable content bundles be delivered on PC and Xbox in the future. I know as a young boy, I played Flight Sim on an old Packard Bell computer with a joystick. It was like one of the greatest experiences of my life. It's actually what got me hooked on gaming and my love for gaming that still continues to this day. So something else in here is cool. You kind of get to earn your wings, so to speak. So you get to learn each aircraft, obviously, and I've already talked about how there's going to be so many different aircrafts you'll be able to fly. You'll be able to learn the instruments and how they're different. You'll be able to gain experiences and kind of hone your skills. And it'll depend on, whatever aircraft you choose, how it all kind of works. And alongside the weather effects in the game, you can also fly during the day or night to see the landscape differently. So it's truly going to be a beautiful game. You can actually play Microsoft's Flight Simulator now on PC, but the addition to the Xbox Series X and S will bring even more gamers to the fold. It's going to add a different dynamic for sure. This is one game I think everyone should at least try, especially the older guys like myself. I think we're all kind of going to dig this game, but the younger ones kind of need to get in here and check out kind of how this game plays and kind of know the backstory of it and kind of how it helps start gaming in general. It's going to be a nice change from the run and gun types of games, which I still love, obviously play them every day. But it looks like this game will be released for Xbox during the summer of 2021. So not too far away. I'm definitely looking forward to this game, guys, but we'll know more in the future. Well, there are many more games to cover, guys, that's coming out this year for Xbox. This video is dedicated just to Xbox. We'll kind of go in detail with other platforms later. But this is for sure 3 games that are on my to-buy list. I know they're on a lot of others as well. But thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. But more importantly, leave us a comment below. Let's talk about gaming and what you guys are looking forward to this year.